Hey everyone, Rebecca Mitchell here from Empowered Finance. So I just wanted to do a part two to my previous video regarding is now a good time to buy. So continuing on from my previous video, where I discussed, properties are staying on the market for a lot longer. People are more wanting to buy now because they think there's less, well, there actually is less competition at auctions. And if you've got your finances ready to go, then you're in a more, you're coming from a good position to be able to bargain on a property, or negotiate on a property. Negotiate. So just continuing on, we're seeing that property prices are actually falling and dropped by about, I think it was 1.6% in August, which is would be deemed quite a big drop. And actually, from memory, I think it's the largest drop we've had since in 1980s. So, and there are a few economists out there that are actually predicting that prices are going to drop by up to between, I think it's 15 to 20% in the next year, which is a real drop. Now, personally, in my opinion, it's not so much a drop, but a correction, because you've got those prices, those properties that have been priced at like 2.5 million that really aren't worth 2.5 million, but have been driven by demand. So, once those properties are going to flatten a bit, you're actually going to probably be facing a bit of competition because everyone's going to be looking for a bargain. So with plenty of other would-be homeowners flocking to take advantage of relatively low prices, what are you going to do? So as we know, in the property world, what goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up. So a lot of people are predicting that property prices actually are going to start recovering in 2024. So you've got about 18 months to 2 years period of time where you're in a really good position because you're going to get a bargain, but you're also going to have a lot of people out there looking to buy. So another thing that I would suggest is also getting ahead of interest rates. So, at the moment it feels like it's another month, there's another rate rise. And, the last interest rate rise at the beginning of this month was actually the 5th month in a row the RBA put the rates up. And the RBA governor, who's actually escapes at the moment, funnily enough, has indicated that actually will be more rate rises to come. So it actually might seem like a bit of a weird suggestion, but buying now could actually be of benefit. So the reason I say that is that you see a lot of lenders are assessing borrowing capacity at an interest rate of 3% more than what the loan is that you applied for, which means, the more the rates are going to go up, the higher the hurdle is that you actually need to clear to be able to get your loan approved. So when I say that now is probably a good time to still buy, well, now is definitely a good time to still buy and borrow, is because that hurdle isn't really that high at the moment, but it's going to get higher and higher as rates go up. So, with this in mind, then your borrowing capacity is actually going to drop because the hurdle's higher. Your capacity is going to drop because of that buffer that the lenders put in place. So I would suggest, you get ahead of the rate rises now, may make for a smoother loan approval process and higher borrowing power. So they're just a few things that I wanted to go over with regards to property prices and interest rates, which is a real two quite topical things in the market that are being discussed at the moment. So, naturally, there's no denying that picking the market can be tricky, but also finding the right home loan can be trickier. So you just never know when it's going to pop onto the market. And if you see a home you like and it's in your buying range, well, then get in touch with me today. Get in touch with us today to find out what your financing options and borrowing capacity are, because we can help take care of the finance side of things, while you concentrate on the house hunting and negotiations. So I hope that makes things a little bit clearer, and I'll drop a link to my calendar in the comments if you want to have a chat, obligation free. to find out a bit more about what your borrowing capacity might be. Okay, have a great day, guys, and bye for now.